Hello friends, welcome to another weekly top-down analysis video on the gold. So in this video, we are going to do a top-down analysis video on the gold from basically we will start analysis from the monthly and go down to the weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour and 30-minute time frame. On the 30 minutes, we will also talking about some scalping setups as well. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So here we are going to start with the monthly time frame. And if we see the gold monthly time frame, we can see that we had this resistance. Price broke this resistance. We created a new high. So right now, we have to see how the price is going to get, basically how this new monthly candle is going to close. As you can see, the last monthly candle, as you can see here, the current monthly candle is still bullish. So we don't know how this monthly candle is going to close, but we know that the price created a new high. So basically, I'm anticipating a move on the monthly time frame to the downside, basically for a pullback and a support formation before we continue going up to the upside. So here we can see that the last weekly candle closed above the resistance. So now there is a pretty high probability for the next weekly candle to open up and create a bottom wick. Once we create the bottom wick and once it start breaking the high of the previous weekly candle, we can anticipate a move to the upside. We already have these wicks to fill on the left hand side. So that is something I see on the weekly time frame. Otherwise, we have the support. If we get a weekly candle close below the support, then we can anticipate a move to the downside. Basically, if we get a candle close below the support, we have the next support right here. So in that scenario, we can anticipate a move to the downside as well. So that is something we see on the weekly time frame. Now let's go to daily time frame to see exactly what is happening on the daily time frame. So let's go to daily time frame. We see this is a daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we see that we have this resistance and the last daily candle close above the resistance. So we have the next resistance right here. In this situation, we have a very high probability for the next daily candle to open up, create the bottom week. Once we create the bottom week, we can anticipate the once we create the bottom week and it start breaking the high of the previous candle, we can anticipate a move to the next resistance, which is right here. That is something I see on the daily time frame. Also, we have this support right here, and if we get a daily candle close below this support, again we have clean range on the left hand side, so we can anticipate a move to the downside as well until the next support. That is something on the daily time frame. Now let's go to 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we can see that the price is kind of making higher highs and higher lows. We created a high, we created a higher low, then we broke the previous high, created a new high. So right now, I'm because we already created a new high, I'm anticipating the price to come down for a pullback and a support formation before we continue going up to the upside. Above this resistance, we also have clean range on the left hand side. So once the price is going up, I'm anticipating the price to break this high and create a new high as well. So that is something on the 4 hour time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame, if we see the market structure on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that we have this resistance, we have this support, and below this support, we have clean range here as well. So basically, if we break this support, if we get a 1 hour candle close below this support, there is a pretty high probability for the price to continue going down to the next support, which is right here. And to the upside, we have this resistance, and if you look on the left hand side, we have clean range. So basically, if we get a 1 hour candle, if we get a 1 hour candle close bullish above this resistance, there is a pretty high probability for the price to continue going up. And we know that we have a clean range, more than 100 pips on the left hand side. So that is something we anticipate on the 1 hour time frame. If you go to the 30-minute time frame, let's try to analyze what is happening on the 30-minute time frame. On the 30-minute time frame, we can see that we have this support, we have this resistance, and below the support, we have clean range on the left hand side. So if we get a candle, 30-minute candle close below the support, there is a pretty high probability for the price to continue going down to the next support, which is right here, because we already have clean range on the left hand side. So that is something we anticipate on the 30-minute time frame to the downside. Now to the upside also, we have clean range on the left hand side. So if we get a if we get a 30-minute candle close above this resistance, we have clean range on the left hand side. So accordingly, you can anticipate the price to create a bottom wick here. Once we create the bottom wick, keep your stop loss below the bottom wick, and once it start breaking the high of the previous bullish candle, that should be your entry, and you can anticipate a move something like this. We already have clean range on the left hand side. So that's it, guys. This was the analysis on the gold from the monthly to the 30-minute time frame. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you really did like the video, share the video and subscribe to the channel in order to support the channel and YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. See you in another video.